Good morning. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Coffee Chats. Thank you so much for your time. How is everybody? Great. Woo! Oh, that was a good, great, awesome. Good to see all of your faces. As usual, I will let you know what's going on for the week and a little bit of next week, and then I'll hand it over to Jeff. Just two announcements that are a little bit different. Today there is primaries, as you know, so we're voting. So we have a van run today from 9 a.m. Until 12. So if you're wanting to do your primary voting, that is, you are eligible to just continue. So it's a van rotation, and that just goes right over to the Ridgedale Library. That's where you would do that. So that is number one. The second thing is that the gardens, in regards to the gardens, East 10, 11, and 12 are vacant, and apparently they were kind of a ruckus. There was just overgrowth, and Mike Curie was kind enough to go in there and diligently attack it and get the junk out. So if you are interested in a garden over on the East End, we have 3 that are available. So if you're a new resident or if you're a gardener, now is a great time. He suggested, like, if you want to put bulbs in, it would be a good timing for that, for the following season, etc. So come talk to me or leave me a message on my phone and let me know. And I also know that there is some gardens that a few of the gals, I think Jeanette and Judy have been kind of working on as well, that are available in the West End as well. So thank you all for doing that, for attacking that, and so that all the invasive yuck does not spread to the other gardens. So thank you, and if you want a garden, come see me. Right, so those are the 2 things that are a little bit different. Then I'll just move on to let you know what's going on for the week. So today up in Marion Hall at 10 a.m., we have Terry Kabusta here, and he is a resident, and he is going to be talking about the royal family. Who is who, and what do they do? What are their duties? What are the duties of the king? What are the duties of the princesses? And where do women fit into the modern reign? So that is the discussion. That's kind of a fun topic. Something that we really we look at the royal family in such awe, in the United States. It's kind of fun to learn about them. So come support our resident Terry Kabusa. If you have time, head up to Marion Hall at 10 a.m. So right after this. And then today also at 1 p.m. we have our art class with Terry. And that is birch trees. And I don't know if Lori is here. Is there room, Lori?
Yes, there is room.
Okay, so there is room. There's an example of the birch tree project over there. And feel free to sign up. And there's more information about the cost, etc. over there. At 3 p.m. we have bandage rolling, and then I'll move on for Wednesday. 1 p.m. on Wednesdays we always have our TED Talks. I'll back up to say if you are interested in taking an exercise class, there are 3 classes that you can take as well if you have time. There's a chair yoga class at 8:40. There's an express exercise class, which is cardio and strength training. It's a short one, but you can get your weights in and get your cardio up, and that's at 9:40. And then there is a 10:45 class, and that is also a cardio and strength training class as well, and that's with me. So if you're available and you've never tried it or you're interested, please don't hesitate and join me. Okay. Then I'll go on to 1 p.m. on every Wednesday. We have recorded TED Talks, and the 3 topics are, and I hope I pronounced this word correctly, but bear with me. What if we release books episodically? I think that's the word. So if I'm not saying that correctly, forgive me. The second one is how I manage fear as a hypochondriac doctor. That's kind of funny. And how to Authoritarianism. Oh my gosh, now I can't even talk.
Tarianism.
Authoritarianism. I know how to say that, but I'm tongue-tied today. Say that 7 times. Okay, and then at 1:30 we have 500 on Wednesdays, and 7 p.m. we have bingo and 500 as well. Okay, Thursday, 9 and 11 we have a recorded coffee chat that allows you to watch what's happening today, so you know kind of what's going on, and that's recorded on 991 and also on the library computer as well. There's a link there. At 10 a.m. we have our Vision Loss Support Group this Thursday, and that would be in Marion Hall as well. Hopefully that goes forward. And then also we have our excursion this Thursday, and that is at 9:40 departure, and that is going to Chico's. And so I just spoke with the gal that you'll be working with, Allison, and she sounds just lovely. You'll receive a little gift bag and a 10% discount, and it's like a little shopping party at Chico's. And then after that, you can have a meal wherever you choose in Wayzata. So that is the excursion for this Thursday. On Friday the 16th, at 1 p.m. we have our coffee chats on 991 again. We have our bridge and we have poker. And then 4 p.m. we have our happy hour, and 7 p.m. every Friday we have our movie. So the movie is Baby Boom. A successful New York businesswoman suddenly becomes the guardian of a baby girl. The baby's arrival causes a series of changes in her life. And that's a cute movie. I don't know if you've seen that one, but that's a good 80s movie. So that's at 7 p.m. in Marion Hall as well. Saturday the 17th is our ladies' luncheon this Saturday, and that's at Ditello's Pizza and Pasta. You'll leave here at 11, and they open at 11:30. They don't take reservations, and that's stated in the newsletter. Having said that, they are expecting you. So they are just, as you'll be the first to arrive, and they'll seat you, but just FYI, they are a reservation-free restaurant. So just so you're aware of that. Next Monday at 1 p.m. there's Knit and Chat, and 7 p.m. next Monday there is 500. That is what I have. Is there any questions? Yes, Jeff.
You missed out on there's bingo on Saturday night.
Oh my goodness, thank you, Jeff. I just want to make sure you were listening. 7 p.m. we have bingo. Woohoo! Let's give it a little cheer for bingo. Thank you so much. Yes.
The trip to Chico's.
Yes, ma'am.
Said it's leaving at 9:40. When is the bus going to be coming back?
Oh, okay, let me find out for you. Dun, dun, dun. It returns at 1:45. So I would assume you'd be home by what, 2:05 or so? 2 o'clock. All right, then that's what we have. I'll hand it over to Jeff.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Let's see. I want to start out. Thanks for a wonderful ice cream social. The volunteers this year were quite a bit more dependable than they were last year. Not saying they were efficient, but at least they showed up for their shift. So, is that correct? All right. The east building, we've got some tuck pointing going on. And for those of you that may not know, tuck pointing is, over the years, our bricks weather, and the mortar between the bricks fails and they get loose, and you'll see that white right there. That's leaching. That's the limestone, I think, in the brick that is turning into a solution and going down. Well, we have 3 areas. One was out here last year, remember? The guys sitting outside. We did that last year. We're doing the east building now, and the west building will be done next year. So if you live in the east building on the south end toward a lower floor, it might be a good idea. How many are sleeping with your windows open? Isn't it delightful?
Yes.
Just awesome. If you're in the east building, close those windows in the morning, otherwise you might get an apartment full of dust. Because it creates a lot of dust. Lastly, I wanted to ask, John, are you watching the Twins on your TV at home?
My subscription ran out, and I didn't.
Who was that subscription with?
Fubo.
Fred, are you watching?
Yes.
What level of service did you have? Did you have to upgrade at Comcast?
I did upgrade, it wasn't for that, but I did upgrade. And so we have Big Ten Network, BTN as part of our,
Bally's.
now.
And how much did it cost, you know?
No, I honestly don't know for whatever.
Okay. Remind me never to ask you a question again if you don't know the answer. Oh, by the way, if you don't care what you're paying, your rent just doubled. Levon?
I just upgraded. You get the first 3 months free. When that time is over, it'll be $22 a month extra.
Oh, that's not bad.
But you can cancel the first 3 months.
Yep. Levon says you get the first 3 months free. What, do you know the name of the package?
They switched Valley Sports over to the highest level.
Okay. She doesn't know the name of the package, but it's a package that includes Bally Sports. And you get a 3-month trial for free, and then it's $22 a month extra after that. All right?
You have to go to the office to get the 3 months.
You have to go in person to get the...
3 months free, because their website works terrible. It's terrible. Yeah, you can't get it on the home. I tried.
Apparently you can't get the special when you try upgrade your service online. You need to go over to Xfinity.
Yeah.
And that can be an adventure, going to Xfinity store every now and then. I hate it. You go in there and there's no people and they say, do you have an appointment? Nope. Well, make an appointment. Well, there's open desks right here. Why can't I use one of those? All right. Anything else? Any questions on anything? Phyllis, do you have anything you want to say today? You? All right. Just checking. Nice to see ya. John?
Tuck pointing, I see the litter out there. It's got brick after brick after brick that they're throwing away.
Yep.
So they're taking the old brick out and putting new brick in.
Yep. When that mortar between the bricks deteriorates and gets wasted, or soft, whatever, compromised, the water gets in the bricks, and then when January comes and there's water in the bricks, they break. And yeah, they replace lots of brick.
That's normal part of.
That's why it gets up to $250,000. Norma.
I have 2 questions. Last week I asked about the food survey,
Yep.
and you didn't know anything about it. I'm wondering if you know anything more about it today.
I don't.
Okay.
I didn't do it. Kira must have done it. The council didn't do it, did they? No?
It was Kira.
It was Kira. So that's what I know. We're going to resume the food committee a week from tomorrow. So
The muffins are good today.
the muffins are good today, yes.
And my second question is, are we going to be having a hayride soon? Outside my bedroom window, there's a huge wooden trailer like we used to go on hayrides. So I'm just wondering if somebody's planning one of those.
I don't think so. I don't even know what the trailer's doing there. I went on a hayride once in college,
Safe.
and it was not the most sober time, let's say. And a guy fell off the wagon, and they ran his leg over, and he broke his leg. We threw him back up on the trailer, brought him back to the farm, and they dragged him to the hospital when he got back.
The word is drag.
That's how I rolled when I was young. We were tough.
I dated anybody that also hated.
Sylvia,
Does anybody sit on that new picnic table that's put up on the hill behind the West Building?
does anyone sit on the picnic table that's put up on the hill behind the West Building?
Yes, the
We've
people
seen two
that live
people.
in the houses.
You've seen 2 people. Were they residents? Because it sounded like I heard Norma say it was outsiders.
Yeah, it wasn't residents, as far as I can.
Is the point we should get that table out of there and bring it?
I never figured.
Yeah.
I talked to one, why it was put up there.
It would get.
Why did it get put up there?
It's good to look at.
Remember, I just manage Ridge Point. I don't know what the hell's going on here all the time. That's the first thing I've said that everyone understands and agrees with. No, we certainly don't want to attract outsiders. I had a thing yesterday, 2 ladies were walking through, and I said, nice day. And usually when I see people, are you enjoying the weather? Yep, yep, yep. And when I see people I don't recognize, I'll say, who are you with?
Good question.
And they were with Maury's. They were on their, no, they were on their lunch break. And they were just walking around. And I thought, that's kind of nice. But then I thought, I judged them. And it were 2 white women. And they didn't seem harmful or anything like that. But do we want to allow people to walk our property like that?
No.
I mean, we have people from the cliffs walk their dogs through here. We want to be good neighbors, but we also don't want to be...
It's our property and our decision.
They might be future residents.
Well, we'll be long, long gone before they're going to be residents.
What's the problem? We walk over there.
There is no problem. This might be a solution looking for a problem.
If we have a problem, get it.
If we have, we'll address it if we have to.
There have been some occasions, not frequently, some occasions where some very young children were skateboarding.
Yep. And here's, yeah.
I've been walking the trails in the cliffs, and back on the backside, it's a nice steep hill that I like. They've never challenged me, ever.
Well, and as intimidating as you are, I can't believe that, having said that, I'm sitting up here, my mind is blank. I can't believe, I forgot your name. Zenalou. How many times have I've called her, I know her name. I forgot it. I apologize. Yeah, I know it gets worse. But I'm already worse than many of you. There is something that happened last week that we need to talk about, and we should do. Someone, last Friday about 4:30, one of our employees was leaving, and there was a black car in the west parking lot with tinted windows. And the employee asked Scott to go check it out. And Scott went and checked it out and said, "What are you doing here?" And it was a woman, and she says, "I'm waiting to meet somebody." Well, that's an odd place to meet somebody. What I would suggest is if any of you see cars out in the parking lot, either, I don't care where it is, and you get an uneasy feeling about it, call the police. I mean, it should go quick. the thing is, the police can go up and say, you know, just parking here makes people uncomfortable. And I think, I don't see anything wrong with that. And I will tell our front desk people that if people call and say there's an odd car, call the police. Saw someone raise a hand over here. Karen.
Did you hear about the gunshots I heard last week?
Karen, did anyone else hear gunshots last week?
I wondered if it was fireworks.
I heard fireworks.
Firecracker.
I saw
There were
the,
firecrackers.
I saw the flash from the gun pistol.
I would think fireworks.
Where was the gun?
Right
Just,
behind
just
in those
to the
bushes.
south of us.
I woke up around 10:15, and I'm familiar with guns. I grew up with them. And I heard one shot, and I thought, nothing. He heard one. We heard about 5, and I called her to call 911 to come check. I heard the bang, and I could see the red go. It was not a firecracker. And after...
You said you saw something or something?
I thought it was fireworks, but I questioned it.
And after I called for help for the police to come and see, it stopped. Repeat, please.
Karen and Mike heard noises, saw light, thinks it was gunfire. Respectfully, I don't think it was gunfire. I don't know. We would have heard more people talking about it.
There's hardly anyone that would know living over there by those trees and bushes.
Yeah,
Well-
our windows face south, and they were open. So let's just dismiss that and say, keep our ears open.
Yeah. And you did the right thing by calling the police. Jeanette,
Do you have security cameras outside of the buildings?
not a lot. We have one at the main entrance, right up there, and that's it. And we've never had a need for them, but maybe the time is now.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Okay, why does it take so long for the garage door to close? When I come home at night, I sit and wait for it to close, and it's a long time.
Why does it take so long for the garage doors to close? Because over the years, we've had garage doors close on cars and break windshields and do things like that. So we set the timer. It's just like our elevator doors close slower than elevator doors at buildings down, like IDS. When you've got 52 floors, those doors close quick because they've got lots of floors to cover. So it's just a matter of choice that we have those wide open
I don't mind them
or
wide open.
slow. All right? Anything else?
Who's a new resident?
A new resident? Yes. What's your name, ma'am?
Sharon Sawtell,
Sharon Sawtell. What apartment are you in?
716
East or west?
West,
716 West. Where are you from?
Yuba City, California.
Yuba City, California. Is that a San Francisco suburb?
No.
Thankfully, it's north of Sacramento.
Oh, what county? Sutter. As in Sutter Home? Is it wine country?
All of California is wine.
There you go. I'm up here trying to act like I know what I'm talking about.
But I think it's probably there or south there.
So you have kids in Minnesota?
Yes.
Good. Welcome.
Welcome from all of us.
Yep.
It's up by the Feather River.
Huh?
It's up by the Feather River.
Feather?
Feather.
Up by the Feather River.
See?
This is Roger. He knows what he's talking about. Anything else? Thursday, Margie Johnson, happy birthday. Friday, Marilyn Christensen. Sunday, Phyllis Yanowski, happy birthday, and Dolores Minkema. There are no anniversaries, so let's sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friends. Happy birthday to you. Have a good week, everybody.